1, 2. It's Mr. Rowe. Yo, I'm back. Cloak and dagger. Knuckle dragging shit. Yo, it's broken record, man. Yo, pardon the appearance. Yo, it be the CLOAQXDAGGER when I hear them beats and blurring on the freeway. Producers send me fat beats on my BJ. They always wanna hear the next shit that P say. But this family first, so it's cloak and dagger. Spent the whole broken swagger just choking rappers. Y'all put yourself here, so I hope it matters. This time a broken record with soulful chapters. Remember back in the day, I'd be rolling backwards. So lit I almost smoked it backwards. I open asses and close the caskets. Even dope established cats know the status. Friends say it's hard enjoying when they know we're savage, and he makes sure they know this average. Ain't trying to ruin shit, I'm just holding standards with my knuckle draggers, cause the flow bananas. Rapping over the carpenters, holding hammers. But mine's real cause now I own a home with damage. Sitting on mad tapes, how we supposed to manage? We live in the lab, you rap where you soak the mattress. Row, yeah. Yo, it's Cloak and Dagger. Check it, 1, 2. It's how we do, let's go. Thinking about shit, man. Check this out.
Keep searching.
They say love is blind and see the most drama. They ain't a fucking thing I owe karma. Remember telling the kids that ain't your mama. Yeah, I planted them seeds and I was no farmer. Yo, I'd grow calmer, she just grow stronger. And I just think in my head, show honor. Or just spend dough on her. Well, I admit I walked in with no armor, but I wouldn't be smart now if I was never dumb. Trying to learn from everything I ever done. Now I walk around like I'm 7'1", cause I'm standing on all the ties I severed from. After I strung them up and left them hung to dry. Shit, I swore I wasn't gonna cry. I don't know why it wasn't fun to try. I see love is blind, love is blind, love is blind. Might be hard to find, might be hard to fit in the rhyme. They say love is blind, love is blind. For too many, hard to find. They say love is blind, love is blind. Might be hard to fit in the rhyme. They say love is blind, love is blind. For too many, hard to find.
Look, I wore my heart on my sleeve and got the shirt took. Breaking down Adams, Lust Eve off the first look. Easy on the eyes, Grace Sachs was the worst cook. Victim of the heart, I'm still hurting off the first jokes. There I said it, it ain't all good. Baby, it ain't all bad, but I wish the heart would. Man, these emotions cut deep as a blade. Rather you shoot me red dot 'em than a slow death off the mood swings. I'm doing good, but I've been better. Red line of notes before I read it. Dear John, let me guess. It ain't you, it's me. For real, usually give her a little time. She just gotta get used to me. Hearts are broke many, mine sticking to the duct tape. Can't put a wedding topper on a cupcake. Either the love real or the love fake. But love is blind for love's sake.
Might be hard to find, might be hard to fit in the rhyme. They say love is blind, love is blind. For too many, hard to find. They say love is blind, love is blind. Might be hard to fit in the rhyme. They say love is blind, love is blind. For too many, hard to find. You know what we love, one of our favorite things. Yo, let's go, yo. Them dimples in my cheeks show. When I see them dimples in her cheeks, bro. She's simple and it's sweet, yo. She pack enough to have dinner for some weeks, though. Never too much for me to handle. So ample, you might get fullness off a sample. Damn, yo, that ass swallowed her pants whole. Inseam all worn out, I slide my hands slow. I pedicure that camel toe. Get some ice cubes, cause that can is swole. She didn't wear nothing out 10 and whoa. The biggest one I met made an honest man a row. I walk in like I ran the show. Lights on though, no candles blown. Dribble 2 basketballs at the same time. Tongue out gliding, yo, check my hands out.
But dunk a dunk, you can see it from the front. It's everything we want, we can't front. The booty in the cunt make me grunt when I'm drunk. It get up when it's up, then it's up like what's up. But dunk a dunk, you can see it from the front. It's everything we want, we can't front. The booty in the cunt make me grunt when I'm drunk. It get up when it's up, then it's up like what's up.
Yo, thicker than a straw in the Wendy's frosty. Walmart face with a Fendi body. Expensive taste that would offend me poppy. Very costly but skin soft like Terry Cloughley. Mixed race like milk blending coffee. Got that whipped cream cherry topping. Beat my dick on IG screen, send me glossy, but jealous bitches walk by, they plenty salty. That Brazilian booty lifted her body right, love her body tight. She ride me like a Harley bike. Said I paid for them buns and you probably right. And eat that booty from the back and I probably bite. Sorry sight, drooling over cake for a little taste. Looking like 2 pumpkins in a stretch pillowcase. Rip that fabric fast, like we in a race. Always come in first place, never a minute.
Yo, but dunk a dunk, you can see it from the front. It's everything we want, we can't front. The booty in the cunt make me grunt when I'm drunk. It get up when it's up, then it's up like what's up. But dunk a dunk, you can see it from the front. It's everything we want, we can't front. The booty in the cunt make me grunt when I'm drunk. It get up when it's up, then it's up like what's up. Yo, who doesn't love a fat ass? Big tits and flat abs, thick hips to grab at. Damn, I gotta have that. See it, then I bag that. My nutsack a gag bag, that pussy bomb like Baghdad. My dick longer than a stick, I gotta drag that. A slide through esophagus, ab where I drag at. To race for pink slips, nah, lace some pink slits. Giving others poison with no hazmat, and that's that. She flossing ass with that thong, Lord. She wanna ride up on my longboard. While I caress her every contour. Her legs open like a barn door, like bonjour. She got that wiggle with no jiggle. Her 2 hams sizzle with my dick in the middle. Slap her ass and watch it ripple. Tell her drop it to the ground and lick the pickle. Yeah, but dunk a dunk, you can see it from the front. It's everything we want, we can't front. The booty in the cunt make me grunt when I'm drunk. It get up when it's up, then it's up like what's up. But dunk a dunk, you can see it from the front. It's everything we want, we can't front. The booty in the cunt make me grunt when I'm drunk. It get up when it's up, then it's up like what's up.
You don't yell comments about a woman's ass. There's only one way to take it.
No, if she had a small ass, I could have said I know that tush anywhere. So what?
You shouldn't say anything at all. You know, you just shouldn't talk about
Anyway, why? What's the big deal? What if I did say she has a big ass? So what? That's not so terrible. What's the matter with a big ass? I like big asses. There's no problem. I'm not a deviant.
Yeah.
Run your ass on.
Yeah. Better run, motherfucker. Slick said one prayer too many. Now we back in debt. Always ask the big guy for shit and always cash the check. Barely escaped last time, they scratch his neck. Now we getting mad calls like your ass is next. But his baby mom the one that has to stress, cause she the one that sees these cats when she's at the wreck. Picking up their son, they out hanging there, blowing smoke in their air and throwing cans of beer. They knew her from back then in the younger days. Then they were the ones helping the man's hunger pains. She locked him out last time he run astray. One said you need to pay up, like it was fun to say. She was grateful to Jay, though, the one in gray. He said put the gun away, but what's he gonna say? The kid was there, and he always had a crush. Suddenly seen Slick busting in a rush. He snatched all the mini stash, being around before he knew where it's at. Once they knew, he's already dipping fast. They let the pit bulls go, now they on his ass. He ran behind the school and through some backyards, almost to the warehouses. It ain't that far. He seen a cop and slowed down. He still hear the dogs. Continued on, still looking up there to God. He stumbled hard and kinda fucked his leg up, but the alley right there, and luckily the fence cut. Oh shit, the door's locked now. It's always open there. Then he heard someone scream.
Yo, I see him over here.
Sweet threw the kid in the car and said we gotta find him. Jay hopped in too, just trying to change her mind. She said she knew where he been hanging out. Jay knew after all this he'd never have it now. They got to the alley, his team's on the other side. He said stay right here, I'll bring him back alive. He gave the kid some cash, he gave Sweet a look, then turned around so fast to go and speed on foot. Now Slick praying for a chance again, but God isn't answering. He heard Jay coming at a quicker pace. Finally God said come ask me face to face.
Look it up there.
Ain't that right?
Fucked it up there.
Fucked it up there. Fucked it up. Yeah, damn. Do you still feel sad? You always tell me no, and maybe I'm scared to know, but it ain't healthy though. But I got so much on my plate, I let it skate. But you got no brakes, and what if you accelerate? And you got plenty of fuel and you ain't wrong. Listen, just mean I ain't show you to use it long distance. Sorry I put you in a dangerous position. Sorry for your mom's advice, anger isn't wisdom. Sorry you felt you weren't wanted and you were threatened, and all I did was try to work on it. Sorry I asked you to lie to those people. You told the truth that we were okay, I was so feeble. A broke mess, sorry we were homeless. Sorry if I joked less or I didn't know best. Always told you, you say sorry too much, and I'm sorry I'm the only one that you trust. Damn, fucked it up there, but I care.
Look it up there.
Everywhere, fucked it up, sorry,
Look it up.
but I cared. I fucked it up there, but I cared.
Look it up there.
Fucked it up, fucked it up, man. Sorry.
I hear you, man. Life, right? What a journey. Put you on cloud 9 or stretched out on a gurney, reminiscing on being a jackass, but still learning. And one of my major flaws is most things don't concern me. And that's probably how you felt through the decade we spent together. You were low on my priority, your feelings I ain't measured. But the truth is, I was still working on loving me, cause my self-esteem was as low as it could be. So I focused on me more, and you were secondary. But somehow we went from friends to getting married in February. My love language was so foreign, you couldn't recognize the things I did out of love wasn't seen the same in your eyes. When I finally realized I should do more for me or more, you were at your wit's end, you was done with it all. I found myself in the courtroom over a year later, receiving them officially divorce papers. Thinking to myself,
Look it up there.
I fucked up, man.
Look it up there.
Yeah, I fucked it up.
Look it up. Look it up.
Yo, you live and learn.
Look it up there.
We good now.
Look it up there.
But I fucked it up.
Look it up.
Yeah, that's all me right there.
Look it up.
Damn.
Man, people act like this shit's hard. It's like when you making art, you gotta treat that shit like a relationship at all. Same principle, you know what I mean? Sometimes, man, like you just gotta finesse. Sometimes you gotta take your time with it. There's gonna be ups and downs. Shit gonna be mad confusing. You don't understand the shit that works, shit that don't work. Sometimes quickies be like the best shit, right? You gotta keep them happy. You gotta keep yourself happy. You get older, you know what you want, what you don't want, and you just go. And if you've been around enough, you know how to do it. That's just second nature. And yeah, man, you know, shit gonna break your heart sometimes. You know, that's it's part of the shit, man. Makes the next one better. Or it just makes you not give much of a fuck, man. And you just on, having fun. Go, man. Let's go to the posse cut, man. Let's go to the posse cut, man.
Yo, can I kick it? Can I bust it? Can I rock it? Gotta be, man, I'm on it. Consider me catatonic, therapeutic when I get into it. No second guessing, better do it. Time to get 'em moving. You know the method. Let me set it one time over heavy records. Piano killer with the deadly measures. Envy never breaks the mercury. My retrograde decays the surfing seas. They say ideas are bulletproof. I think that purpose bleeds. My urgency's been lurking like an urchin deep within me. Somewhere down beneath the pity. Bleeding faith by the bucket. Touchdown at rock bottom. Lots of gems around, no patience to get them polished, sitting stagnant. Flip a coin, picture, laugh it off. Resting stones gather moss, but never afterthoughts. All natural, active camo, dropping keys, smash pianos, quick to drop like market crashes. Got your grill, I catch the anvil, tunes a loony. It's a movie, jams are out of space, in back as Zambia. No evidence, vanished without a trace. Son, you're sketchy, you can't detect me, you can't erase the lines across. It's tough to sketch me like a man without a face.
Yeah, man, I'm just sitting back like Kermit with his cup of tea. Shit, you can tell the way I sip is motherfuck police. Sucker free, banging on my chest just like a jungle beast. Knuckles deep in the earth's surface, right next to Judge and P. CLOAQXDAGGER shit, dumping like a Travis Bickle. Past the fishing, trying to make a dollar out of half a nickel's rap. Can't so fickle like loyalty's just the word now. Everybody wanna be king till their castle burned down. Warm crown upon the brow, took understand it first. It all fall down, who gon' beat it with their hands in dirt? We Bruce Banner the verse, loose cannon curse, new can of worms. True standing firm while they plan to work. Shit, they never seen the likes of this, I guarantee him that. Just a couple strands of hate slipped in the needle stack. These the facts, just to read them back, man, you gon' need some mad piece to cracking with dice. The mic, you know we fiend for that.
Shit. Kicking up dirt, a matador for a Russian herd. Soaking up culture, mass soul up to Luxembourg, touching words. Take heed, the new prez, STF. Pawn the JC, a new there, so who's next? Vocal passage when the fortune crack. Narcissist, total package with the torture rack. Chest pop anxiety, swole left hemisphere. Rest stop variety, the toe pass, hell is near. Holes up in the cross color, shorty with the gel flats. Wicked with the book of shadows, ready for the spell cast. Top of the melody, so raid the lobbyist. We pace the giant and obey the obvious. Grind back and balance, not a roll call corporate. Blind lacking talent like a Warhol portrait. Opinion, reiterate a stencil in the nonsense. Sketchbook the timeline, pencil in the process.
Strange quotes, rearranged notes. Brain looking like Picasso paint strokes. Rap herbs hitting all around us in plain clothes. They'll never catch me slipping or giving them bait though. Another case cold, I'm chilling, I hate stoves. I grilled my mans and told them not to say my name, yo. Was today old, seeing what they did to Kane, so every MC gon' suck on the same road. It's a shame when you see him get a pass in the class. In a basket of cats that are crabs in the trash. Pandemic in the lab, lip syncing in a mask. I'm smashing with my draggers, whiskey drinking in a flask. Oof, and thinking of the past and how I thought about it back then and give a gasp. Now I'm in the present where I'm getting in your ass. Then we look forward to the beginning of the track. Roll.
Really? Is that what you want? Is that what you want?
Yeah.
That's what you want?
Yeah.
Fine, great. Do whatever the hell you want.
Yeah. You know when you just in that bad spot, you ain't got no business being there. God, let's go, man. Yeah, we both knew it. So stupid. What I'm gonna do? Yeah. First time I ever seen her, I need her, I decided. Caught the itis every time she flashed her eyelids. Slide right inside it and I felt like I was in this, but more like I was kinda beside it. Barely invited, I was just a warm body, more of a hobby. Tried to leave, but she'd have all my clothes torn off me. Knew she had to keep me there, always sleeping there. Bring me beer and tell me everything was shared, but it ain't for me. It's all the same to me. It's lame to me, no pain to me. I don't care and I'm the one you came to see. Man, this ain't for me. It seemed like a game to me. I'm just playing my part, bro. Yeah. I was just having some fun, never hope for more. But if it progressed like that, I got an open door. And even though I knew better, I'll be back at hers. She just smirked and let me in with that ass and curves. Yeah, we both knew it. It's so stupid, but what I'm gonna do? Yeah. I ain't even asked for this, I'm still trying to heal. I wasn't trying to feel shit or ever make it real. You weren't my one and only, nah, but you could've been. But you always let me know that you were no good again. Tried to let you know where we stood again. Couldn't stand the thought that you wouldn't win. Even tried to get deep where you should've swim. I just sing your ass the hook again. Man, it ain't for me. It's all the same to me. It's lame to me, no pain to me. I don't care and I'm the one you came to see. And this ain't for me. Nah, it's a game to me. Just playing my part, bro. Cloak and dagger. Yeah. Dirty mind, derelict. I be on some better shit. Better drink, better art, better dad, better lick. Liquor twice, when she tell me I'm repetitive. Then tell her go tell her friends or I won't let her live. Graffiti masters taught me keep my letters big. So my head is big, cause my words split your letters, kid. Now look at all the shit my sentence did. I'ma need a sedative to turn this to a negative. Paint the silver lining black and spit a diamond. Make them have to look at it close when they rewind it. Most will probably keep it them and never find it. But maybe being gone a few years will left them blinded. Deaf and mindless, don't have an independent thought. I just go off the dome, I don't need a pendant job. Rappers pulling fly shit off the rental yacht. Thirsty for cloak and dagger instrumental drops. Buy everything P&G drop. Buy everything CXD drop. Everything ugly entirely drop. Even if we stop, you won't catch up to these drops. Yo, some already collected the whole KD shot. Slow.
Yo.
Knuckle dragger shit.
I keep it simple, your arms too short to go to length. I put the world on my back to test my shoulder strength. Bare hands, open fists so I control the grip. All I did was walk in and your bitch chose a pimp. Your whole style been Trump, yo, how you live with that? I knocked your moms off your shoulder, you still ain't hit me back. Now you pumping bad work, the custies won't hit you back. Nigga, you finish how you start, you gotta remember that. I been starting cars without car keys. Boss hard get paid but like Harleys. Now my biz beating boxes like Markie. Got them waiting around the score like after parties. While I'm bitching about the gratuity, they gon' have to charge me. Shit, we ain't even order meatballs or stroganoff. Waitress gotta whip from out of clothes and knock the focus off. I drips the sound of your fit going overboard. We showed up cause we heard y'all niggas needed overlords. Nigga.
Buy everything P&G drop. Buy everything CXD drop. Everything ugly entirely drop. Even if we stop, you won't catch up to these drops. Yo. Some already collected the whole KD shot. Slow. Knuckle dragger shit. Yeah. Man, I should've been home then, yo, it's sad to say. Used to try to get it all in by Saturday. Sleep through service, promising myself I'll put that trash away. but took me years to live up to that latter day. My mom's had to pray, pops ain't have to stay, so he didn't, neither did I thought that that's the way. 12 years old, I was passing J's, was passenger in rides at times. I thought my ass would pay, but no angel wings under strangers' wings. Listen to the strangest things till I had awakenings with the pain that brings and the way it stings. Man, yo, them choirs ain't paid to sing. They told me beg forgiveness if I lose faith, but wait, something there doesn't add up. They say confess my sins, I move through them gates, but can that also leave the whole past shut? They told me beg forgiveness if I lose faith, but wait, that doesn't add up. They say confess my sins, I move through the gates, but can that also leave the whole past shut? Thoughts and the drama, it's getting deep fast. Even now I seem to vow I'd put me last. I brought it with me, I guess, from that far back. I don't even remember where I got that scar at. So what you call that? I call it all facts. I recall not seeing positives when I would fall flat. I can't imagine that now. It's a lot of growth, balancing wrong and right. It's a lot of both. I learned to genuflect and then reflect, collecting debts from all the penances that I ever spent with them fake friends you kept and all the men you left. Snatch food for thought till there's nothing on the menu left. They told me beg forgiveness if I lose faith, but wait, something there doesn't add up. They say confess my sins, I move through them gates, but can that also leave the whole past shut? They told me beg forgiveness if I lose faith, but wait, that doesn't add up. They say confess my sins, I move through the gates, but can that also leave the whole past shut?
Save the hollow heads. I had your ass laying in my flower bed, later spraying your babe with the all gold shower head. I cock it back and let the power shed. Matter of fact, you cower if I lob the lead. Mobbing with the mob and the truck got a lot of tread. Yo, your homies had a lot to say. Y'all niggas fake drinking, homie, calm yourself. Inglewood City, now the Commonwealth is common to commandeer your car, you far out of step. This hammer got a lot of zest. My charger got a lot of stealth. Without stepping with a weapon, you need a lot of health. And I ain't helping if you getting tested. Bitch, 7 days later, the Desert Eagle finally rested. Back pain, little nigga.
Yeah, just gonna hang out. Just let this ride. See what you got. Probably got nothing, yo. Open season. Your hope is fleeting. Your nose is bleeding, you don't even know the reason. Few years ago, I was broke and freezing. I still am, but now I own the heating. Used to be a broken record. Shit, I still am. Yo, wait, hold a second. How could you know the method? It ain't all my fault, yo. CLOAQXDAGGER co-directed. Left the last one open-ended. Rhyme the title so you don't forget it. How many fucks we supposed to edit? I forgot to give any and I don't regret it. I wanna keep it copacetic. Y'all just so pathetic, but yo, I get it. It's roll forever. Know the weather, no vendetta, flow Beretta over leather. Bro.
You know, you hear very frequently people say things like everyone's creative. It's like, that's wrong, okay? It's wrong. It's just as wrong as saying that everyone's extroverted. So I say, well, everyone's not creative, and everybody goes, oh, that's terrible. It's like, it's not so terrible. It's not self-evident that you would curse someone with high levels of creativity.
She always had a bad temper, always mad bitter. He seen it for years, didn't know she had it in her. Then she started with the physical attacks. All he did in his mind was push the bitches to the back. Then he had to push her back as hard as he could. Remind her who was stronger, though he obviously would. Never put his hands on her in a way she could say something to them cops if there was marks that would stay. But beating on the kids, that's too far. And ain't nothing worth that, not love, not a fruit bar. And he's just hiding by himself at the 2 bars, just pouring alcohol on a few scars from the mental and emotional abuse, delivered so harsh with a notion of the truth. And she fed off it to balance her uncertainties. But who the one who really living so worthlessly? Love, hate, war, peace, famine, feast. Gotta fight for peace, real, fake, wrong, right, dark, light. Get a piece of the fight, and we don't know which path to roam. They don't all lead back to home. We gotta face facts alone. We gotta take it back alone. Yeah, and he always had cool composure. He smoothed it over, never saw him kick rocks. He always moving boulders, so no one suspected he'd be scheming on some methods on how to get rid of her. He just ain't selected. He couldn't decide which was worse to do, but only knew he wanted to be personal. She had to understand that it all came to this. The pros outweighed the cons, so he take the risk. Then he make a fist every time she say some shit. Patience is key, so we gonna wait for it. But few are built strong enough to endure the rage. Unprovoked, now she's swinging right for the face. He sidestepped her and took her down slow like the feeling came over him, it felt so right. Looked her in the eye and said, yo, your ass missed. Grabbed her by the neck and made one last fist. Love, hate, war, peace, famine, feast. Gotta fight for peace, real, fake, wrong, right, dark, light. Get a piece of the fight, and we don't know which path to roam. They don't all lead back to home. We gotta face facts alone. We gotta take it back alone.
I need to feel cared for, valuable, and I can feel it in my bones, right? And yet, here I am, in a pile of trash on the curb. It's a contradiction, right? Right? And that's where change starts to happen. What do you most deeply need, even if you don't feel entitled to it? Spell it out.
This when counting bars gets hard. Something special off the jump, so I took a leap. Pulled back a little cause it started getting deep. I ain't want this, something like the opposite. I'm still dealing with the last and it's a lot to grip. I thought I lost that shit as I recall. Drama down my hall, I wouldn't took the call if I was you. But I was cool so you decided to. Shit to my world, you were an outsider too. So we stayed inside a lot and inside of you. Nothing special we were really trying to do, but ain't that exactly what we finally do? I get hard thinking when we can say I do. Kids and cats, split the cash, ditched our past, extra tits and ass, cooking food together, trading our tips, the first sleepovers and the morning car trips. I won't forget it. It's just you, it's just us, trust. I was taking long trips to a new place in a hoopty, pulling your garage in the space that you grew me. Took me round the horn on a new path, new goal in life, making you laugh. Always loved to watch you just sit and smile. All I wanted was a little while. All we painted was a little tile, and off that we knew that we could mix styles. Now we surrounded by these picture piles. Trash TV on, never switch the dial. Grab our favorite bottle when the dough is up, and make sure there's enough lunch for both of us. Swipe glasses, no more soda cups. Broke me out my prison and throw the cuffs. I know what's up and never felt so sure. Word, I don't ever feel alone no more. Word, the world is ours. I got you forever. I love you. Stupid.
War we go.
1, 2. Cloak and Dagger. Mr. Rowe. Don't front, yeah. Feel those elbows and steel toes, shell toes. Catch the road footprint everywhere where hell froze. They never thought I'd make it. Now I'm with somebody's daughter naked, but I didn't contemplate it. I kept stepping and left her where she was. The IPAs I drink, you get a secondary buzz. I don't give a fuck about a legend, what he does. I spit 2021s in 2021. Was like Jay, but took one step back. I dive in that wet wap and swing 10 laps. Inhale spray paint, now my heart jet black. But still so selfless, yo, I spread laughs. When I die, spread my ashes on spread asses. And tag my logo up on the 12 fattest. Call up any groups who think the best fastest. They can get at us after their sped classes. Yeah.
The Boston Bottle Strangler, dipsomaniac of the Knuckle Draggers, with a regenerating liver of a starfish. Have you ever seen a man eat a whole 24-pack?
Grab the ball and pass it on. I'm Frankie Avalon with an Amazon, hopping trains like a vagabond. We going tagging, let my daughter tag along. Turn an average song to a marathon, I'm adding on. And create divide, it's us and them. Bet they say something whack before I fucking cuss again. I draw a masterpiece with my Cloak and Dagger custom pen. This my biz, man, but you say he's just a friend. I got a mortgage and a big favor shortage. But if you one of my supporters, I throw you a chorus. I throw you a verse, or I throw you some extra prints. Shit, I sent beat packs and text messages. Catch me belly out sipping the best beverages, where all the bench presses is. Yo, so raise a glass to those with the fresh sentences. And do our beats always break next? Yes.
There you have it, folks. Words from the very spout of the walking leader of Massachusetts moonshine. Simply inhaling in his presence inebriates. What a fragrance. Liver distilling rubbing alcohol. Kidneys filtering out the hops he snacks on like peanut butter cups. His bladder a brewery, pissing out ice cold kegs of microbrew. P-roll, IPA executor, porter punisher, sour streamliner, fizz Markie, biting off the top of imported Belgians, chugging down the jars of glass with the bloody blues. His blood alcohol level checks in at an astounding 58.5 ABV. It's a miracle he's still standing on the roof of his car while driving the kids to school.